We have breaking news. The missing scientists are starting to reappear. Is it their clones, you may ask? No, even better, it's their bones. Where are they? They're in the national forest where missing people go missing. Yes, missing. The missing 401 where entities drag you into the woods and are never found again. So as the story goes, the missing entities sucked them up only to be spit out. Is this the real remains of them? Who knows? We'll never find out. You hear that? 24/7. You can't protest it. If you do, these data centers will have you put in jail. So go to court. But guess what? In court, you know what the lawyers do? They're only there to protect people who break crimes. The citizens get no rights, they get no pass. So get ready to go to jail or just go to prison. What was once a nice and quiet neighborhood is now being overrun by the... And there's nothing you can do. Fellas, I have fantastic news. I found the AI bubble. Who wants to pop it? Who's getting ready to pop it? You know who? Nobody. Because nobody has the guts to pop it before some other one gets formed. The advanced secret technology that's out there is getting ready to be released. And it's not UFOs or aliens. It's something better. It's the What do we got going on here? We got little babies on social media, and I'll tell you why. You see, if you get monetized, you know you're a little baby because you're following the rules. Listen, if something's illegal, well, how it should be, you know where you're going. So, you say whatever the heck you want on social media, and they take your monetization away. These little babies that are getting monetized and get all the view counts and get everything hand-fed to them. You're not talking anything. It's garbage. Because if you were actually saying something worth saying that's valid within the truth itself, you have to launch an assault against truth itself. That's what these platforms do. They don't provide nothing but nonsense. If you speak the truth, you're out of there. But you little babies, you comply and get monetized, get all these sponsors and everything else. It's an insult to the people who are hardcore, the real people, giving you real facts, real news, real stuff that should be heard, things that are important and not nonsense. And speaking of nonsense, you got all these people that think they're always. All right. Supposedly the numbers on what I'm about to tell you and all these things, a couple of things, are way lower than this. But apparently in the United States, there's 500 million people. 500 million people in the United States. And worldwide, we got 8 billion people living. That's what it is. Legally, illegally, that's what's going on. So, alright, you got a channel on YouTube or whatever social media platform that's out there, right? And you get all excited because every video you get a couple 100,000 views and likes and whatever. And you think you're a hotshot. Let me tell you something, hotshots. If you wanna make a difference in this world, in the United States, if people are just coming from there, you need to at least on each video have 50 million views and likes, the big thumbs up. And worldwide to make a difference, you need at least 1 billion, alright, with the B. And scammers doing their thing all over the place, everything's running haywire. And it's crazy because you got some of these influencers, right? These influencers, you got some of these influencers out there, right? Doing a hot shot on social media. Listen here. Well, the numbers don't lie, or they do lie, and in either way they spell disaster for everyone. I'll tell you why. How many people are in the United States? Things supposedly, and I've never even heard of any of these people. I don't know who the heck they are. So if I don't know, and you got millions of views and subscribers and all that stuff, who the heck are you? I don't know you. I haven't got a lot of people. I ask people, I talk to them, like, who the heck is that? If a normal person on the street doesn't know who the heck you are, what type of a difference are you making? Nothing. A lot of people know who Hulk Hogan is. Obviously, they should know who the presidents are. Oh, and I can go to other countries with all these numbers or whatever. But I'm just keeping it low, just keeping it like this. You can fluctuate the numbers all you want, but it has to go by percentage. 10%. 10%, worldwide, a country or whatever, but I'm straight up putting the United States has 500 million. You need to at least be clocking 50 million to 100 million for you to make a difference. At worldwide at 8 billion, you gotta have 1 billion. So you think you're famous, you think you're a freaking idol worshippers, you think you're a freaking influencer or whatever, you think you make a difference in the world. BS, you're not making a difference anywhere, alright? So stop it with the nonsense. This has been given to you, and because what you're pumping out there is being desired by the people that are running their platforms. And there's a really big thing with that too. If I got some guy in here that's talking, or a gal in here talking stuff that I don't like on my platform, you have the right to kick them out. The problem is that these are all town squares now, where free speech applies. Unless you do something extreme, if you do something illegal, that's it. You're out of here. Obviously, you broke the law. That's it. But free speech, man, let AI take over, man. Soon enough, everyone's gonna know where the real power lies, and it's not AI. The name is God, coming to you live from Jesus Christ. So the Creator is coming to town. Are you ready? It's a shame. It really is. They talk about internet too. You got internet one being run on wires, internet 2 being, it's all over the place. It's wirelessly. I don't know, but this whole wireless thing, it has to be originated from land. So it has to have cables. Regardless of the case, they're saying, we're going from cables to through the air, wirelessly. Yeah, with this wirelessly versus wired, well, yeah, perhaps you can do it without cables. You got something like a mechanical watch, right? Has his own localized back. Let's just call it what it is, a chip that has everything on it, nothing, and then boom, it sends the signal out wirelessly with his own components on board. I put it in my hand, I walk around, no cables or nothing, and everything's being shot through the air wirelessly. So that's the only, I guess it does exist. Well, there's probably things that are even more intense like that, like what the human body is capable of. Let me send out a signal or read your mind wirelessly, There's so much we don't understand about life itself. We're trying to create life. That's a joke in itself. How can you create life? That's what you think. We got all the chromosomes mapped out, blah, 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 blah. Listen, explore the entire ocean before you try going to space, Nobody has explored the entire planet 100%, and if you have, there's still stuff that you don't even know. 100%, we just found this. You're always gonna find something new, and dimensions and all this other stuff. It's ever ending, and you got a time span. Even though if you're trying to be immortal, listen, you're gonna be immortal, right? In a box that's an ever-ending loop. Look at the AI there. It can't advance anything else. It's a gigantic box full of information, endless information, which gets filtered out through the renders. And then that's it. It doesn't create. That's all it knows how to do. Alright, so there's your AI for you. Repeating the past, more modernized into the future, simplified version of nothingness, nothing that creates, just an old tale refined to the maximum ability of its capabilities. So where's creativity? You know where? It doesn't exist. For it